What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 119. If you are looking for the guide to go and see in Xiao Liu Chio, we've got him, Raymond Ko. How you doing, brother? Nice to see you.
Not bad. It's a little cold here.
It's cold, man.
Man, it was nice and warm down in Xiao Liu Chio.
Yes. Hopefully some wings can warm you up a little bit, man.
Yeah.
So for those of the people that are watching that don't know, man, give you a little intro, a little self-introduction.
Where do I start,
shameless plug, man, wherever you want.
Start? Well,
you came to Taiwan, right? Or you can start before that.
Well, the first time to Taiwan to live was 1998. And since then, I've lived here 12 years now.
Okay.
This is my fourth stint living here, but the first 3 times was working in finance. So I worked in finance for 20 years, and I got laid off for the second time from the same company twice in 2 years.
Okay.
2019 summer.
Okay.
And that time I just found freediving. I was like, all right, well.
How did you find it? Somebody said, hey, man, try this out. It's going to be fun.
I didn't know freediving was the thing that you learn. I mean, everyone saw that movie, The Big Blue.
Okay.
And that's what I knew about freediving. And then I was supposed to move to Singapore for a job, and I was just looking for things to do in Singapore. Like, what's there to do in Singapore? And then for some reason, a freedive school showed up. I was like, oh,
in Singapore. Okay.
This is something you can learn. And I didn't end up going to that job. They had like some headcount freeze or whatever, but I ended up back in Taiwan again. And as soon as I got here, I was like, let's look for some freediving schools.
Okay.
And I went to Xiao Liu Chio, took my first course there.
Is that where it's at? Is that where if you want free diving in Taiwan, you have to go to Xiao Liu Chio? No.
Absolutely, yes.
Absolutely, yes. Okay.
100%.
If you guys are looking, the links for this guy's businesses are in the description. Check them out. Free diving. So out of all the free diving, meccas, places to go, you decided to Xiao Liu Chio.
Yeah, so like my freediving moniker is Freedive Nomad because, my job before I was stuck in an office all day. And when I had vacation, I would just go off to someplace at most a week or two, right?
Yep.
And so I wanted freediving to be my vehicle to go see the world and roam around and be sort of a nomad. Like I wanted to be a digital nomad and just kind of roam around the earth. And so
that's a cool lifestyle, it seems, right?
So that's what we're aiming for. Mm-hmm. And COVID happened.
Okay. Speaking of COVID, how did that affect your life in Xiao Liu Chio?
It was, it sucked. It obviously sucked. Like, what I do depends on tourism, and there's zero tourism, right?
Yeah.
But also, like, we couldn't even go to the beach. We couldn't go into the ocean, that's what makes me happy.
Nobody was sneaking in? Like, I mean, was it just like a big fine and shit?
They can't. No, they can't. They're not preventing people from going. People came and went, but as Taiwanese are, very compliant with the law, right? So there wasn't people like, oh, screw that, I'm going to go to Xiao Liu Chio anyways. But even if you go to Xiao Liu Chio, what are you going to do there? You can't dive.
Okay.
You can't even go in the water. The water was shut. Yeah.
Let's grab the next one, man. Chipotle. That's a Chipotle one. And you can tell me about the podcast. How's the podcast?
Totally Beginner Freedive podcast. I got to 15 episodes, and that was about enough. I think that was enough. Just doing too many things. No, I didn't even have ideas to do it, but just not bored. It was mostly just there's enough information to whet people's appetite about learning freediving, right? And so that's what the purpose of it was.
Okay.
But Total Beginner Freedive podcast, 15 episodes. They're all like 5 to 10 minutes each, so you don't have to listen to like 30-minute. Yeah.
Right now, yeah. So let's pivot a tiny bit to Blue Mind Digital. Yeah. Talk a little bit about the Blue Mind, man.
So other than freediving, one of the pivots for my finance career, I wanted to get into digital marketing. What a lot of people do is they get into digital marketing, they take a couple of online courses, and they hire just outsource. And so, I didn't want to. I kind of have to be entrenched in it before I can sell things, right? I can't just sell.
Be obsessed with it, almost, right? Yeah.
I can't sell things that I just learned about on the internet, and so I kind of like SEO, search engine optimization, which is getting ranked on Google.
Yep.
And so I threw myself at it with my own website for my freediving business, and did a lot of optimization for my website, did a lot of blogs, and I think I started really January of 2021, and by like September, I started ranking number one, or on page one anyways, for some of the search terms I was targeting.
Okay.
And also maps as well. So if you do Xiao Liu Chio freediving or freedive Xiao Liu Chio, I'll be like the number one guy. That's
awesome.
There. So
dude.
like
that's awesome. So the digital, let's pull up this photo right here, Blammo, and you can talk a little bit about that. So
when you just look up, whoo, that's hot.
There we go.
So we started out, I think that's like last September on the left.
On the left, yeah. So this is
that's a grid map
Eddy's
of your
Canteen
rankings.
now, right? This is Mexican food. What is it?
Mexican food, and so in Taipei,
Mexican food Taipei. That's the key
or that area.
Okay.
So each grid mark is like 2.5 kilometers.
Okay.
And each, obviously, it shows you how much proximity factors into the ranking.
Sure. Yeah. Of course.
So when you started, you obviously in your area, you're number one. But
sure.
You're like showing up nowhere, right?
Nowhere else. Yeah.
And then we did a bunch of changes, and now you're starting to rank everywhere. And
all over Taipei.
Just keep on.
That looks like it's all of Taipei, right?
Most of Taipei,
Most of Taipei, yeah.
So you're number one around.
So
this
number
area.
one means number one. On Google, right?
So we want to get you a top three, at least in most of those grid marks.
Okay.
So we're heading towards there.
So 5 would be page 5 or number 5?
Number 5.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So
So
how
if
many?
you're three,
How many are on the?
I think
A page.
13.
13.
No. I mean like
let's say
if
page
you clicked
1.
into it, you'll get the full list, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Like if you don't click onto the business but onto the map, then you'll get the full list.
Okay. You want to keep going? Get that last one in
yeah.
there. There you go. We'll get in on that, man. This is the last one. So this is Carolina Reaper.
Oh, boy.
Carolina Reaper. Take that.
Should I say a prayer?
You should. Oh, Lord, bless this Carolina Reaper.
Did you get used to it after 112?
Yeah, you do eventually, but you still hurts, man. You can feel it right off the bat, no? Again, it's hot sauce, so it kind of goes up and down. But
Well, make sure it goes down the right way.
yeah, exactly. Make sure it goes down the right way, man, or you're done. So how are you feeling, man, now? How long have you been in Xiao Liu Chio? Well, I mean, right now, I guess it's not the best time to ask how you're feeling now.
13 months.
Okay.
Oh, dear. That's...
Just don't touch your eyeballs and you're good, dude. Yeah. Well, that's what the milk is for. People are like, I don't like milk. Look, I'm just going to put it there. You don't have to drink it. But the last one, everyone drinks it. And he's like, how much hotter are the Carolina Reapers? I said, oh, they're way hotter than the last one. He's like, how much hotter than the last one? I said, way hotter, bro. So, yeah. Boom, baby. Look at you, man.
Oh.
Weekdays are good. Yeah, just make sure you don't touch your eyes, man, because a lot of people are like, oh, no, and then they touch their eyes, and it's like, oh, that's worse now.
Oh. Woo.
That's much worse. Anything you want to share before we call it, man? I've got something to share, for sure.
If anybody's interested in doing the local SEO work for you, starting in February, I can start taking on clients to do that. Usually I'm going to charge like 15,000 NT a month.
Yeah.
But I'm taking on 2 people in February or 2 businesses for 7,500 a month.
Ooh. If you guys are quick, you're getting half price.
Yeah.
Half price for the first 2 people.
So
if you guys are watching, there's a link in the description below.
Yeah.
What's the link?
bluemind.digital/consult.
Yeah, that's below.
Book a time with me. We'll have a chat, see how I can help you.
And as you guys can tell, his stuff has been working. I mean, my restaurant, like I've been doing this restaurant for 15 years. And yeah, I mean, I've been ranking number 1 in my area, but outside my area, you can tell that I'm not even ranking. And now we're ranking all over Taipei, which is beautiful. And I appreciate that. So I definitely strongly recommend this guy right here, Ray, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming out, brother.
Thanks for having me.
If you guys are looking for a package deal, just hit you up and you can take you got the whole deal. Basically, everything's covered, right?
Yeah. We'll call it was it concierge service?
Yeah, concierge.
Our business
service,
page is called, was it Escape to Lambai?
Okay, perfect. Oh, shoot. I'll have to add that one below. Okay, we'll add that.
They'll find it if they get the Xiao Liu Chio for foreigners.
Xiao Liu Chio for foreigners. Okay, if you guys are looking for English information on Xiao Liu Chio, you will definitely pop up, right?
For sure.
For sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching the show. Thank you for coming, brother.
Thanks for having me on.
If you guys are looking for anything in Xiao Liu Chio, if you're looking for free diving in Taiwan, if you're looking for SEO for your business, this is the one-stop shop for all that.
Or if you want to get certified in Thai massage, my wife does that too.
Thai massage. I mean, geez, man, you guys got the whole thing covered, man. Whole thing covered. Yeah. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.